Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Krampus. Full disclaimer, I am a little bit scared for my life right about now. So if you don't see me after December 25th, just know that I was probably taken by Krampus. Because at the ripe old age of 24, I'm a curmudgeon. That's right, the living incarnation of the Scrooge. And Krampus feeds on that lack of holiday spirit. So I was pretty much unfamiliar with the legend of Krampus, but it's a European tale that is basically the anti-Santa Claus. So instead of getting a lump of coal for being bad, you get kidnapped by Krampus. So I saw the trailer, I was interested because for the better or for the worse, I am a huge horror fan, and every horror trailer that comes out, I'm pretty interested. And I have to say, I really enjoyed myself. Was it scary? No. Was it ridiculous and fun and campy and just a great time? Yes. So the film definitely checks off the list of horror comedy. I don't think it ever got too scary. I don't think it ever got too dark. But it has the definite horror elements. People get killed. There's suspense built. All of the groundwork is laid. But throughout the entirety of the film, we're consistently presented with just funny parts. I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but I'm going to tell you right now, little live gingerbread men sharpen up some candy canes and come for a guy. Yes. So that should have sold you right there to go buy your ticket and see this film immediately. If it didn't though, just throughout there are so many things that present an actual danger, much more than the gingerbread men. But still continue to bring the comedy because they're so outrageous and so crazy that you're left not really knowing what to think. But the acting cast mostly did a very good job. I thought Toni Collette was wonderful. She was the best in the film in my eyes. Adam Scott was also very good, but I pretty much love everything Adam Scott does. I also really enjoyed Krista Stadler, and she plays the grandma figure, the one who's experienced Krampus before. And she doesn't speak hardly any English in the film, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But she still brings a nice gravitas to the movie and adds so much while, saying so little. And oddly, this movie really gets you into the Christmas spirit. I think it just has all of the good Christmas film aspects to it. And I think especially, by the end, the message that everything's going on, it all just feels very holiday-esque, and it gets you into that spirit and kind of gets you ready for the holiday season, oddly enough. However, as fun and crazy as it was, there is quite a bit wrong with Krampus as well. Going back to the grandmother character, she is an Austrian actress, and I think maybe she doesn't know that much English, so they didn't want her to do the entire film in English, or she didn't feel comfortable. But there was almost no reason for her not to speak English in this film. I didn't understand why she was speaking Austrian. And then when it came to something that the audience really needed to connect to, she spoke English. And they kind of make a joke about it. They're a little bit self-aware in the film itself. But you sit back and think, this is very odd. There was also a kid, one of the cousins, who comes with the brother or sister family that doesn't speak at all. He just doesn't talk. And again, it's such a weird decision that really had no purpose. I don't know if it was meant to, show suppressing, in that crazy family environment, or feeling rejected by his father because he treats, the girls like the boys. I don't know. I think I was reading far too into it trying to understand why this little boy didn't speak. I think he just didn't talk, and it didn't add anything to the movie. It just made you be like, why is this happening? And of course, when you're having things like gingerbread men run around trying to kill people, you have to think, come on. He's this tall, and he's running at you right now. When he comes close enough, you grab him, and you put him in your mouth and eat him. Or you smash him on the floor. Come on, you know. So there's just some parts where you're like, really? But that gingerbread man scene might have been my favorite one in the whole film. Because it has a nice little fun twist ending. And of course, the writing is a bit of a mess. The story is a bit of a mess. And everybody outside of Toni Collette, the grandmother, and Adam Scott overact to the skies and back. I mean, they are hamming it up for all that it is worth. And everything is just over-exaggerated. But in a horror comedy, all of that is kind of okay to me. In the end, Krampus himself is a really intimidating, really well-realized image in the film. He's creepy, he's cool, it doesn't look ridiculous. You know, he looks viable and awesome. And I loved all of the techniques used in this film, from puppetry to CGI to animation. There's a really well done, neat little animated segment in the middle of the film, which I know just sounds like a complete, 180 disjunct from the rest. And it does take you out a little bit, but I just thought it was a really fun, innovative throwback technique. So I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the movie itself. I paid to go see it. I had to see it opening night. And I'm really glad I did. If you're a horror fan, you know that it's slim pickings this time of year. And Krampus will definitely fill your need. If you enjoy movies like Beetlejuice and Gremlins, temper your expectations, because this is not quite on that level of greatness. But you'll really enjoy Krampus. It's fun. It's a good time. Definitely see it. And I even say a full price. So, that has been my review of Krampus. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in the discussion. Have you seen Krampus? If not, do you plan to see it? And what is your favorite horror comedy? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, if I survive Christmas. Bye!